Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Big Bear Comics Presents. I'm going to do a couple of things tonight. First, going to start off with an unboxing video. A couple of packages. I'm going to start doing more of that so you can see what kind of stuff I get in the mail from my store inventory. So let's see, I got a package from eBay. And this actually will be on the auction. This one here, I'm putting on the auction. Alright, so let's open this up. I got my trusty steak knife with me. And see, they put it in a mailer plus extra protection. Now that's the way Big Bear ships. Double protection. It may take a while to open up, but at least you're not going to get dents or dings or folds or whatever. 2 comic boxers in one. He put 2 in one. How do you do that? Wow. Okay, and bubble wrap. He's making me look bad, whoever this guy is. It's an eBay seller, so I'm going to have to make a note of this guy to buy from him again. Alright, so double mailer, then he puts it in. You know, this is a waste of time putting it in these as a protector, but that's alright. He double cardboarded it. Here we go. We got DC Universe Batman Rebirth #1, but this is the Michael Cherner Aspen variant with the color scheme everybody wants, the gray and the purple. There's a couple other color schemes. There's a green one and there's a copper one. But everybody seems to want this one. And the way Batman is standing and the way that portrait is made, this is a beautiful cover, beautiful variant. And that's going to be on the auction, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so next I have a big ass package from Mr. Great Legend himself. I got a really great deal on a book. Nobody bidded on it. I bidded and I won. And he really went overboard with the packaging. He put it in a big box. And I got a little note. I love the little notes. Big Bear, thanks for buying this Kirby book. And thanks for being on the auction. It's always a treat to see the history you show us. Thanks again for the eBay tips as well. Your buddy Rob. Alright. Alright. It's nice making friends on this thing. Alright. Woo. Packaged really well. We got bubble wrap and thick paper and more garbage for me to take out later. Alright. Now, I bought this book because you know what, Thanksgiving is coming, right? So on Thanksgiving, I need something to read because I'm going to a house where there's going to be a lot of screaming kids and a lot of noise, and it's just going to give me a headache. So I want to find after dinner, of course, because as Trinity says, Big Bear's got to eat too. And after the nice turkey with stuffing, I'm going to find a corner and read this great Kirby book. This is a huge, heavy book. Oh man, with the illustrations in this. This is the history of Jack Kirby and all his covers he did and all kinds of stuff here. Wow, I didn't know he did the old EC books or whatever those are. Wow. I mean, it's written by Mark Evanier, and this is definitely some reading here, so I'll be busy. Even during the football games, I'll probably read this, because who likes Detroit? Well, there are some people who do, and Dallas is playing good, so that game might be good. Yeah, this is just great. We got some really nice illustrations here. So I got me something to go through and read. This is a heavy book. This is like a 5-pound book here. Alright, so next I'm going to show a preview of my some books that I'm going to have up for auction. And so I'm going to cut it here and stay tuned. Hello, back for the auction preview. The auction is a silent auction, which is going to be Saturday night, November 19th on the YouTube channel, The Great Legend Show. What a great channel that is. I'm telling you, it entertains me every time I watch it. So make sure it's you can't catch it. It's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is for the auction. A little side note that on tomorrow I'm getting a package from CBCS with a couple graded books. One I'm going to sell, the other one I keep. And the one I'm going to sell, I won't tell you what it is, but it's going to be a key issue. And so stay tuned for that. It's for something new from me. I hate showing the same graded books, but you know how they come in. They only come in once every 3 months. You get a package. So from there, let's see what we got. Last week I tried to sell this She-Hulk #1. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a nice near mint to minus copy. With a pressing, you'll get a near mint off of it. There's some spine stress, but nothing color breaks. And the best part of it is that the colors on that background are white. And a lot of the books started to yellow a bit. And this is just a beautiful copy. And I can't believe I didn't sell it. So what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to throw in just same price. I'm going to throw in issue number... Oh, what the hell? I was going to say issue number 2, but why don't I just throw in Red Sonja #1? How's that? It's a nice 7.0. It's got a little bit of creasing on the top and a few spine ticks. But Red Sonja #1, the hell with it. I'm going to throw that in for the same price as I offered last week. So you're going to get 2 #1 issues of some really nice looking female superheroes. Red Sonja and She-Hulk for the same price. You can't beat that. Alright. Next I have Walking Dead #98. First time I'm going to try to sell a Walking Dead book. The only key factors I know on this book, it has the death of Abraham. And we already know, no spoiler. If you want a spoiler, turn it off right now. He's dead. Okay. So, this one here is the near mint copy of Walking Dead '98, Death of Abraham. And I believe it has first appearance of Dwight. I watch the show regularly. I think that Dwight is the guy with the burnt face. I don't know. Could be wrong. Whatever. So semi-key issue, going to be a low price. Blowing it out the door. Let's see what we got here. Couple of new books. I'll show real quickly. This is going to be their cheap prices. This is going to be Champions #1, the comic block variant, brand new, in the poly bag, never opened, never read. Nice little low price on that. Another newer book is Warhammer 40,000. If somebody wants to leave a comment on the bottom and tell Big Bear, is that after a video game or something? Because I don't know who the hell that is. It's a Warhammer 40K, as I know. And this is also unread in the poly bag. And I got a nice cool book here because this is the Prowler #1. The clone conspiracy tie-in. And the best part of it is signed by one of the artists, Jamal Campbell, with a COA for Jamal Campbell, which signed the book right over here. So this book is a near mint copy, and you get a signed book for a good little price. And what else do we got? I'm gonna do, let's see, for my cartoon book of the week. Always gotta have a cartoon book with me. because I grew up with these and I have a whole shitload of them and I like selling them. We got Chip and Dale #1. That's right, #1. From 1967. So this is a Silver Age book, and I'm going to give it a solid 5.5 on that. Does have a few creases that break color, especially on the pinup. On the back, there's one crease in the middle there. What is it? Right where the leaves are. There's a crease there. And there's some spine ticks and some surface wear. So I'll give it a solid 5.5. But come on now, your kids would love Chip and Dale #1. Key issue from Disney. Love that kid. Loved those as a kid. Alright, so that's my comic cartoon book of the week. Big Bear's going to try to sell off some of his from various comic blocks, because I received comic block. So there's some items from various blocks that I was just going to ship out in this comic block. So it's going to be shipped out in this. If you want it shipped out in something else, let me know. But I'm selling in this. I'm selling because I don't collect these. But I know Spider Grandpa and some other guys, they just love these things. I don't know if they have this. They probably have this. This is Diablo, the Suicide Squad. This is a cool little, very detailed Diablo Funko Pop. And it's number 103 from the Suicide Squad series, I guess. And that's Diablo. And I don't know if they grade boxes by condition, but the box looks pretty good. This cover seems a little bouncy. I don't know if that means anything. And so does the bottom. They're a little bouncy. They don't stay all the way down. Anyway, that's part of it. This is a cool thing. My wife doesn't, well, fiance doesn't want me to sell. It's DC Comics Essentials with Batman. And that's a detailed character right there. Looks pretty cool. So that's DC Comics Essentials, the Batman, and I guess you know, there's a whole set of them. This is the only one I've got. It came in one of the comic blocks, and it retails like for 20 bucks on its own. And then I'm gonna, in this box, I'm also putting Wolverine. This Wolverine hardcover, the world according to Wolverine. See, I gotta slow down when I want to talk fast like that. All right. And you know, it's got some cool little pop-up things. It's like a pop-up book, but not quite. It's got a little bit of stories and cards, and I think at the back there's a cool poster here. This is a poster you could take out. So I mean, on the back, I mean, this it retails for $24.95 retail for this book. That's what the barcode says above it. So you're getting that. You're getting the Batman Essentials, and you're getting the El Diablo Funko Pop. All for 30 bucks shipped. 30 bucks shipped, okay? So I think that's a good deal. So that'll be on the show also. My first time I'm going to sell things besides comics. Like I said, I have a key issue CBCS book I'm going to sell. I'm going to try to sell some of my older ones that I mean, this goes back to my beginning. I still have this book. Lady Death 2, Between Heaven and Hell, number 4. But it's got one of those really, you know what I mean, covers. I'm going to be clean about it, but wow. I mean, and it's a 9.8 CBCS book, Lady Death. And a low price on that. I'm going to try to blow that out. And a key issue, show it a few times. And even though it's a 6.0, this is still a 1972 book. And it's a key issue, has the first appearance of Steppenwolf, CBCS 6.0. Alright, it's key issue. It presents really nicely, guys. I mean, maybe a little bit of spine roll, some few ticks, but if you're looking for something that doesn't have cover creases or whatever, this is a nice book to have. It's New Gods, number 7. It's going to be the first appearance of Steppenwolf. Also, in this book, it has the origin of Mr. Miracle and Orion. So, not only has that, his first appearance of Steppenwolf, does have a nice origin of a couple of characters that are well known. So, I'm going to try to get this out also at a nice low price. That's it for now. Don't turn it off. I have a little special segment that I'm going to add from my granddaughter. Wants to do a few reviews of some comic books. So stay tuned for that, kids. And this is, for now, Big Bear signing out.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Jenny's Joyous Comic Book Corner. Today we are going to be reviewing 4 books, and the first one I bought last night, which is called The 4-Color Comic Book History of Comics, which covers from the birth of the first comic of USA 1898 to 1938, or how I say the pre-Golden Age. It covers how the first comic strip inspired many more and inspired a whole new medium in that age period, and how it inspired new animations. And now, on to our second book, Rocket Raccoon, number 1, sketch variant cover by Steve Irvin. And it is about, the part that made me laugh about it is when the princess that Rocket Raccoon saved was actually part of a plan to kill Rocket Raccoon, but the people who made the plan were all of his exes, which I thought was funny. And the next book is Huckleberry Hound, number 32, 1968, Hanna-Barbera. And in the end, the robbers who tried to rob the museum were trapped in part of the museum. The dinosaur. The very dinosaur that Huckleberry got trapped in, which I like that. And our last book that I'm going to be reviewing is Top Cat, number 21, from 1967. Hanna-Barbera. And the cat stumbled upon counterfeit money, but in the end, they had to pay back by working on the cruise ship that they went on a vacation to, by working the whole vacation span. And that is all from Jenny's Joyous Comic Book Corner. Thank you.